season underway with a good matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Padres. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it to the shortstop, or actually anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there in this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. On the move is Jay. One down. Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ross gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, accuracy is always appreciated with umpires, and Fillmore, he's no exception. He'll miss one here and there, but it's really pretty rare from what I hear.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a ball, third strike, and there are two gone now. Here's Adrian Gonzalez now in his former ballpark. If you're wondering about the most home runs in franchise history, Adrian finished his days in San Diego with 161, second only to Nate Colbert on the all-time list. Upton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Dodgers scoreless, Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on the show. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, last year he had an ERA in the low 2s. Almost every time out, he was picture perfect. I expect it'll be more of the same in this one.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Alexi Ramirez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alexi Ramirez.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at bat.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg, as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now, there's just nothing you can do right there. You're talking lefty on lefty. He takes him the other way, hits the ball hard, but he just winds up with nothing to show for it.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's running towards second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Here comes Ramirez around third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, we've seen a couple really good swings here early on. And that's a good one there, as this ball's going to plug the gap for 2 bases and give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
Here's Will Myers. Drilled on the ground is short. Seager right there. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Yonhervis Solarte, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Ethier on the run. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, they're definitely not having any trouble seeing this guy so far. A second run in to score on the double. It's 2-0 now already. And he's already putting his guys in catch-up mode here in the first inning.
Hit hard towards second. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Corey Seager will stand in to lead things off for Los Angeles, and he'll be followed in the order by Andre Ethier, waiting his turn on deck. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, center fielder number 16, Andre.
In now, Andre Ethier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ross is ready. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Well, Andre Ethier saw a bit of a career resurrection in 2015.
And he sure did. Got an opportunity to play every day. Hit 294, one of the highest averages of his career.
And he also hit 20 homers, the most he'd hit since 2011, so he really came alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
And remember, Ethier's strong play in 2015 was a pretty big deal for the Dodgers because their outfield didn't shape up the way they envisioned it originally. Really stepped it up for their life.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a call at strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And after setting down the first 5 to start the afternoon, he finally gives up his first hit here with 2 outs in the second. And that's important because you don't want to let a guy coast through these early innings. You want to mount at least a little bit of pressure out there.
Howie Kendrick is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They trail things here 2-0. John Jay strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hasn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Ethier. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Tyson Ross comes to the plate, possibly receiving the bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
Sent in the air at the straightaway center. Ethier is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Alexi Ramirez will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And they tried to sneak a fastball by him, was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard team.
Shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Stepping in now, Corey Spangenberg. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The runner scores from second. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
And you know, I think we're starting to see, now that he's got some major league playing time under his belt, it's starting to come a little bit easier to him. He's starting to drive the ball, and he's starting to drive the ball with authority, too. This is case in point as he winds up on second with a ringing double.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
A really good at-bat here as we watch it again. Look, he finds his pitch, drives it right back up the middle, and with 2 away, that runner doesn't have to hold up and make sure it drops. He's moving on contact, and he's going to wind up scoring easily.
Here's Will Myers. Kemp runs. For short, hit hard. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
Yasmani Grandal is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
You'll get a good look at the grip on his two-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the four-seamers.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is swung out and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to the last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Carl Crawford will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the right side. Spangenberg is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Yonhervis Solarte takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-1. There's a drive out to left center field. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher? Give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Brett Anderson is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. John Jay will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with a runner in scoring position and still nobody out. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Melvin Upton Jr. is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He missed a good pitch to hit there. He'll be lucky to get something like that again.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove in the left, the base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate. He turns it around for a solid single.
In now, Tyson Ross. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it.
Alexi Ramirez steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Flying toward the alley in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And the runner from second is in to score. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Corey Spangenberg is set to try his luck now with 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 10-0 score. At the plate, Matt Kemp. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
And that may have had a bit too much on him as he can't knock it down. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Tack on another run there. They put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Coming to the plate again, Yonhervis Solarte, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Grounded to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Yeah, that will load the bases, but I'll tell you what, if he doesn't reach out and get some weather on this ball, that's a run for sure.
The catcher Derek Norris is in as he lines this one out to center. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. John Jay digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at it with hard stuff.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. Myers scores. 2-run score. Now a third runner heading for the plate. And he is in there.
And the beat goes on. Another great at-bat. What else is new? They've now thrown 15 runs up on the scoreboard. Now that is a good day's work.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Tyson Ross will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Hit in the air out to center field. Ethier moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. The relay throw, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over.